Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm addressing the YouTube Street Queen and J Mike. I just got off a show with them, and I said I cut them off, but I do still try to talk to them. But I don't feel like I want to talk to them no more because it's like they believe my enemy. They'll say they don't believe in all that, but see, I'm a man. I think a certain way. I have a certain thought pattern. And when you get to question me about my moves and how I move and what I'm saying and I'm doing, then you don't trust me no more. It's no reason to talk after that. Because they was wondering about a post that Khalil the Money put up that he edited of mine. He didn't show where the post came from. It just showed I made the post. I can make a post anywhere on YouTube, and if you see it, you can take a picture of it and say, look what he said in the post. But you don't have no context of what the post is about. He teach all this all the time. He said to people out there, because he's misleading the people. Fuck a contest when it come to me. I said what I said. I don't give a fuck what context it was in. But I know the context. So when you ask me and I tell you, you either believe or disbelieve. So once again, I'm going to deal with the context of the shit and explain this to motherfuckers that don't understand. And it's obviously they don't fucking understand. That's why they be having questions. That's why you would even question me, because you don't understand. And when I said it, it's like, oh, that's what it is. So this the one that I'm being asked about. So let me read it once again in the way that I put it up there, wherever the fuck I put it at. And I didn't put it on my wall. So I'm speaking to Khalil the Money because it's on Khalil the Money wall. That's why the motherfucker blew. But people that don't speak on walls don't know how the shit go. Now that I want to talk about that mother of yours, that's to Khalil the Money. You're running. It should be a little line there to separate the two. It's to Khalil the Money, right? Now, I'm talking to Khalil the Money still because Khalil the Money said, my people believe my story. So I'm out. I ain't going to talk about what you just talked about. I have no reason. I let my people know don't watch you, and they believe my story. So I don't have shit to say. I'm not going to talk about it. Right? That's as simple as this shit get. But see, Khalil the Money is a smart ass. He devastates the mind of unintelligent people. He run from me because he see that I'm intelligent enough, and I address every time he talk to me. I address him. So when I address him, he never addresses me back, or he go get stupid motherfuckers to act stupid and ask me questions and try to cause me to have a blood pressure and shit and Herb Gotti me and shit and do all that other kind of shit. The link is in the side chat if you want to come in and speak. Like I said, I'm cutting motherfuckers like this off because I don't have time to answer no bitch ass questions from any motherfucker that's a bitch ass person to me. If I feel you a bitch, you're gonna get called a bitch. And any nigga that trying to ask me and stop me from calling anybody a bitch, which is wrong. I would even say it's wrong, but it's something that I choose to do. What man on this earth that you know that don't have no fucking sins? Name me one. That's why, like Khalil the Money said, when he said, he that without sin cast the first stone. Who cast the stone? Nobody, because it ain't none without sin. I choose what I'm going to get into and what I'm not going to get into, because I'm intelligent enough to address what I want to address. Peace. There you go.
Israel, you will not listen to nobody's side. You have a problem with expressing how you feel, and then when that person go to talking, you overtalk them. You won't hear them all the way out. Hey, I never said I believed any damn thing. I asked you a question, what you meant by the fucking post. Once you explained it, I was over with it. So why you up here telling people that shit?
You was over with it. The other party went over with it though. He said,
Okay, well, you should say that and separate me from this shit, man. I'm tired of y'all keep putting me in the equation. You, Khalil, I'm tired of that shit.
Whatever.
You ran while I was in the middle of trying to get some understanding. I was trying to say something that was very important that you ran away from that made you look guilty. And I'm not saying you is guilty. I was asking the question. You ask questions to understand shit, right? Before I jumped the gun and go assuming shit, I said, I'm going to ask this man. I called, I asked, I tried to talk to you on the phone. You was giving me a hard time. I'm trying to ask you on live. You giving me a hard fucking time. What's the problem?
Like I tried to explain to that guy, YouTube has made me hardened. I'm not a soft ass person. I don't have a soft speech. I don't have a soft personality. I don't have none of that shit. It really ain't no fucking forgiveness in my heart, which the Lord said you got to forgive and stuff. So when I'm dealing with fucked up people, like the majority of the people that I deal with, I ain't got no softness in me.
Israel, softness. You use this word so much and don't even understand what it means. Softness and being reasonable are two different motherfucking goddamn things. So you might say I'm soft because I'm so nice and kind-hearted or whatever. Because I'm a reasonable person. I'm willing to fucking listen to both sides. And even the third side, I'm willing to hear it all the way out. The only time I get to that point where I'm like, oh, don't get me wrong, I'm Aquarius. We will not be understanding when we get to a certain point. We don't give a fuck. We have no type of understanding. But when I'm trying to understand, I am very open to any and every damn thing. That's why when you broke it down, I'm like, oh, okay, because it came off as if you were saying that you lied to us. But when you broke it down and you said what you said, I'm like, oh, okay. The whole thing with Khalil posting, putting the shit up, I don't know how the fuck it even got on that wall. That's what I was trying to get some understanding about it. You ran. I said, how the hell did you put something on his wall? Because that's what you kept saying. I put that on his wall. I kept putting that on his wall. I was trying to make you hear yourself because that shit didn't make sense, even though I wanted you to explain how the hell did you put something on his wall? And why did it look like a screenshot from something that came from your community wall? That was what the understanding I was trying to get, because you was the one saying it. I put it on his wall.
Okay, did you see that it was in the blue, meaning I was speaking to him? If I put it
I seen you tag him in it. Yes, I did.
Whatever it was, but it was on his wall and I was speaking back to him on his wall.
Okay, now that make more sense. But the way you were saying it, Israel, you were saying it as if you posted that shit that looked like something that came from off of your community wall on his community wall. That's what I was trying to correct you on. I'm like, listen to what you're saying. That what you're saying not making sense, but the way you just put it, okay. He posted it on his community wall because that's where the fuck I seen it at. You are correct. That's where I seen it at. When I saw it, it looked like something that you posted on your community wall that he either screenshotted and put it on his community wall or he shared it. He had to get it from some motherfucking well.
Right, which is understandable, but that's why I try to explain. That's what Khalil does. He states that he's on YouTube for shits and giggles. And when he mislead anybody on YouTube, he gets shits and giggles out of it. And it seems at points you less than J Mike. J Mike believe his shit. J. Mike don't want me to call his mama a bitch. But if she out here doing bitch and whorish things, that's what she is. If you don't do bitch and whorish things, you don't get called a bitch. I never called a woman a bitch. If I did, I would have been wrong.
With that situation, again, I agree with you on this one. The bitch ass nigga mama could be all type of fucking bitches. It's like fuck his goddamn mama. I already said this on my live. The nigga mama can be 50,000 million bitches. I don't care. But I get what you saying when you say what you say. So I'ma say it again. Why is it that he didn't have all that energy for Khalil Mahdi's mama, the same energy that he had for your girl? I get it. It's like fucking Khalil to me. You can dig the damn his dad ass daddy goddamn corpse up out this bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck. I ain't talking against the shit. But y'all two got disagreements. This is where you start going crazy. You don't know how to have a person that's your supporter who is really team you, even though they seem not to be team you, all because they don't agree with every damn thing you say. That don't mean they not your supporters and they not team you. They just not no yes person. They got their own fucking opinion. I don't agree with him neither when he said that shit. But I'm not going to be sitting up there arguing with J. Mike just because he don't agree with me. Okay, we agree on some things just to disagree. Now let's move on. But that's just me, I guess.
My methodology in dealing with anybody, if you agree or disagree or whatever state we in, that's why I don't really want to talk sometimes, because when I talk, however I feel gonna come out. And if you question me and trying to make me feel some kind of way about what the fuck I do, I'm gonna say, look, motherfucker, you better back the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. And that nigga making you question me, meaning that you following that nigga, and this, that's why I said the whole thing is I don't be want to get in that shit, because I don't want to feel like this nigga that say he support me is really over there for the other side. Because it's like we having a question about what, some shit that came from Khalil Money. This is bullshit.
Okay, I get it may seem like that is real, but I hate to say it, you just got a supporter who's gonna be for right and what's wrong is wrong. And if you in the wrong, they're gonna tell you in the wrong. They're not gonna just kiss your ass and make you and stroke your ego. Cause I know I'm not gonna do it. That's why me and you fight. I'm not gonna sit here and stroke your ego and kiss your ass when you fucking wrong. I'm gonna tell you motherfucking wrong. That don't mean I'm team them, and that don't mean I'm your enemy. That's called being a real fucking friend, telling you the truth. That them fake motherfuckers gonna stroke your ego and tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear.
True. Open rebuke is better than secret love. I'd rather that you rebuke me when you see me doing some fucked up shit to be talking about you love me and trying to stab me.
And that's why me and you bump heads a lot, because I want submit. Now let's talk down to some business real quick.
Go ahead.
What the hell do you mean when you say she got to do what she got to do to get back over here? And wait a minute, before you even say that, my thing is, it's all about submitting. It's not in my fucking trait. It's not me. I only submit to a certain extent, Israel. All this submitting to you. I mean, I get you the YouTube Street King. I think you letting this king title get to your fucking head, man.
I don't understand what you're saying. What did I say this at? You seen me write this somewhere or say this somewhere?
No, I didn't say you wrote it anywhere. This is what I feel. This is how you want me to be. It's a submissive ass fucking queen up here stroking your ego and telling you right when you fucking wrong. That's what the fuck the problem is.
This is our problem. When we came together, you didn't have no plan, nor did I have a plan. If we went and we was doing what we doing naturally. But at some point, a plan needed to be laid down, and I called myself trying to lay a plan down. And it was like, and the plan ain't gonna be laid down, and I ain't gonna follow that and this and that, and I'll be submissive to some shit, but some shit, the same shit.
So, like I said, your plan, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I can think of, because you gotta be Pacific, because there's a lot of things that were said.
I can be Pacific now. The Pacifics is this. It was all about that boy from day one. And when we started doing stuff, we didn't lay that down and talk about that, because anything that we talked about that wasn't that is what they jumped on. And then they started dealing with false narratives, because that's all they know how to do, is to cause trouble and bring up false narratives and talk about what we talk about.
I wasn't all for that for a whole year, Israel. We're going to see how honest you're going to be today. When I first met you, I practically gave you my platform, whole spotlight. We talked about what happened to that boy for a whole year.
I fucked up because I could have laid it down. And when you was giving me the power, I didn't take possession of it. It's my fuck up.
Okay, now that is the truth. I'm glad you being honest about that, because I gave this man my platform and a voice for a whole fucking year, and he didn't turn up and do what he really should have been doing with the power. He did not. So don't make it seem like when 2 years down the line, now we 2 years down the line. I think this is the third year.
Yeah, this is our third year.
This is the third year. 3 years down the line, you come to me. A whole lot of shit didn't happen within these 3 years now. The Queen Child and got docs, all type of shit. You come to me and you say this new year that comes in, it's going to be about blah, 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 blah. I say, okay. I have no problem with everything you said. The problem came in at is when you told me, well, when they go to talking about your children and stuff, you need to ignore them. Now, I'm sitting here like, now, I'm saying yes to this. I'm saying yes to that. I'm saying yes to this. I'm saying yes to that. But when I say no to this, it's a fucking problem. And this got something to do with my children. And you don't even want to help defend them. And you basically tell, well, no, it's not going to go down like that. Not in that area. I'm going to speak. I'm going to defend when the fuck I feel like it. And this shit going to be separate from the content that we do. I can do that content with you, and I can go by all these rules you said. I have no problem with going behind the $2.99. See, you be coming up here lying to these folks, yo. Because I done told you I don't have no problem with going behind the $2.99. I done told you I don't have no problem with none of that shit.
One quick.
Go ahead.
Because during all this time, like you said, that's what I do. Let's go behind the thing and make some money. If people want to watch us and the shit that we do, whether if it's good or bad, let's take it back there. So they will have to pay to even know what the fuck we talking about to talk about it. Now, that seemed to be a problem because when I first asked you, you could say yes or whatever, but we never did the shit. We spoke about it a year before now, and we never did the shit. So the fact that it's in the air and it's questionable and it's never happening because
I'm waiting on you to make the move. It's your channel, it's your idea. All you have to do is call me whenever and say, let's go behind the $2.99.
True.
I'm not in control of that situation. That's your fucking idea.
But if we agree and you never bring it back to my mind, because everybody be acting like I'm fucking stupid. I had a stroke. I don't really remember shit sometimes. If I'm doing this one fucking thing over here and I start doing something else, I don't think about the other thing that I was doing once I started doing something else.
Okay, and I can give you that. So let me say something real quick. Israel, I got things that I'm going on in real life too. I cannot, and I'm not going to say this in no smart way. This is some real shit. That's some personal problems. It's not my job to remind you about something that your idea. I agreed to jump on the train. I got things in life too, so I forget shit too.
I hear you. So once again, on me, the next day we should be under the $2.99. If we ain't up under it, I ain't fucking up, but you refusing to say, Carl, why the fuck we ain't going up under the $2.99?
Again,
it's a me and you problem at that time because you're not reminding me and I'm not remembering, and we ain't up under the $2.99. So I take responsibility as well as point my finger because we're not under this shit. Somebody got to step up and make the other motherfucker this fucking do.
Okay, you're right. But again, like I said, that's your idea. You should be on top of that. If not the next day, if we talked about it the night before and the next day, I've been thinking shit like that. Like, I thought this nigga wanted to go underneath the 299. But see, shit happens. What happens is a Khalil Almighty, a distraction, some type of bullshit to where then you hit that live button and then it's about you and Khalil and everything is forgotten. Now say I'm lying.
Well,
everything is forgotten.
That's what the bitch nigga on YouTube to do, is get behind me, and that's why I keep saying.
Okay, so let's just stop fighting. Let's stop fighting each other and say it's both of our faults and move the fuck on, because this is stupid. Because like I said, I got a life. I got things and I be forgetting shit too, man. I smoke weed, nigga. You want a weed head to remember your shit? I need a secretary to help me remember my shit.
It's all good. I forget what my brother tell me, write shit down, and I won't forget it, and I don't write shit down. I refusing to do it, so that's part of my problem. That's why I said I take responsibility for my actions.
And I don't have a problem with you forgetting shit, because I understand you didn't have a stroke and all this other shit. The problem I have is when you come out here publicly and you try to tell them people, oh, she didn't want to do and go behind the 299. I told her this. Nigga, I talked to you and I told you we can go behind the 299. Stop coming out here making it seem like that's not what the fuck I want to do. You're lying. Stop doing that shit.
Half of this conversation be just what I said. You did not remind me. If you didn't remind
me.
You
should say that. That's not what you be saying, though. You don't say she didn't remind me. You say she don't want to do it. That's nigga, I got my finger trigger on the video right now. I play that bitch where you said that shit.
And remind me, therefore you didn't want to do it. Obviously.
Well, that's what the fuck you should say is real. Instead of coming out here telling these people I didn't want to do it, you should.
Anything you want to do, you be breaking the carpets and all this shit, and we be doing it. But to get behind that thing, somehow, some way, we never get back there.
You know he lying again. You know you lying again. So we never went there. We never went behind the 299. I want to hear this. We never, ever went behind the 299. Israel.
I can say I don't remember, because I don't.
Nigga, we done went behind that shit about 2 or 3 times. You better go back and watch your goddamn membership videos. I can't watch them because I've stopped becoming the member, but I think I'm going to add myself back on. But nigga, we didn't win and did about 2, 3. The only thing was we didn't continually to do it. You would do it one day, and then here come the Khalil Almighty bullshit again the next morning, and then we back on this nigga, and again, it has been forgotten. See?
That's
not my fault.
That's what it's all about. The whole thing is I'm trying to have peace and shit, and Khalil Almighty is running his mouth and fucking with people and talking shit. Half the time, he don't even talk shit to me. He talk shit to you.
That's another thing that's not true neither. And I'm tired of you saying that shit.
It's not true.
Israel, Khalil be over there talking shit about you and me both. It ain't no he just do it to me. He be doing it to you even when you be saying he ain't over there talking about me. And I be looking at his wall like, this nigga just was talking shit about you 2 hours ago, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? He ain't never stopped fucking with you. He ain't never stopped talking shit about you. He do it about both of us. It ain't no just he over there on the queen. That's not true neither, what you be coming up here telling these folks.
What you saying? Could you please tell me what this is?
What?
I'm finna play a video right quick, and we're gonna look at it, and we're gonna listen to it, and you describe it to me. And we're gonna go back behind this. Now I'm finna play this video and listen to it, and you explain to me what's going on in the video.
And who come out here and try to prove to the world that his life is supposed to be so good. This is what I said, Khalil. You fucked up in your video. I said, if you were so happy in that family of yours that you keep posting, you wouldn't have time for me. That's what the fuck I said. Because people that's happy with their family.
See, we got this motherfucker going crazy. You ever heard this video?
No, I ain't watched that bitch. I don't watch him. I really don't watch his video.
That argument, I'm not trying to get into that, please.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Ask a simple.
I'm not arguing with you, and it may sound like my voice tone is. It's just that when I looked at his face, I got annoyed, yo. I didn't even know the bitch ass nigga was on the screen.
I understand. I'm trying to calm you down. I just asked and have you seen it, cause I'm not gonna play it or whatever.
No, I didn't see that shit. I don't.
Motherfucker looking.
He looking like he getting off on that shit. I told y'all. He looking like he is literally getting off.
I hear
on that shit.
Please calm down. Cause I'm finna close it up. Then I'm open again. You gonna see him in another mood. This nigga back here dancing and doing a jerk and all that other shit. Cause he
and all shit that you trying to delusional people.
Look how this motherfucker looking. Like I said, I'm gonna just show small little pics. Look how he looking. This motherfucker is crazy.
The nigga, man, look, I'm calm. That is an obsessed person that I tried to tell y'all. That's an obsessed man that has turned into a stan who wants me. And y'all think I'm just saying that shit. Look at his fucking face. And no, I never seen this video. I don't watch him.
That nigga put that fraternity hat on because he need his fraternity brothers, sisters, and other people that then pledge allegiance to this Greek world to help him. And the Greeks were HOMOs. They had it all in their city on the wall and stuff. They was openly HOMOs. So look at this motherfucker. He want to compete, but he can't compete. And the shit that he do to try to compete is to twist conversations and things to get y'all to speak to me more than anything. When he put about that girl up and everything, that's why my conversation for J Mike what it is. When you talk to me, my girl was bitches and shit. I call this nigga mama bitch because she was out here doing whole bitch things, and you like, oh, come on, man. Man, fuck that bitch. Like I said, I have no problem with none of this shit. That motherfucking what's his name? That Arab boy called my mama out her name. Sarnetta didn't call my mama out her name. Her son. It's been 4 or 5 motherfuckers calling my mama out her name, and you think I give a fuck about another nigga mama? I don't give a fuck about nobody mama. If they step out of line and say some shit about my mama, I don't give a fuck if you just call her Miss Davis. Nigga, you better keep Miss Davis out your motherfucking mouth. Any shape, form, or fashion, or I'm gonna go in on your bitch. Cause you can't harm Miss Davis. Miss Davis is dead and gone. Can't hear shit, can't feel shit. But you trying to hurt her son, and her son gonna hurt your motherfucking ass for playing with his motherfucking mama. And niggas in the motherfucking hood, brother, know this shit. These niggas out here in these motherfucking YouTube streets, brother, know that Carl ain't playing about his mama. Don't say his mama. Don't talk about her house. Anything that refer to my mother.
And that's how I feel about my children. And I'm just gonna say for the record, y'all attack my children, I'm gonna dig up all y'all dead mamas. I don't give a fuck who you is. Come for my children, I'm coming for y'all mammies. See, I know how to be respectful. I never go there with your mamas and your dead mamas. But see, when you involve my children, then you can't say, oh, don't talk about my mama. Bitch, watch me dig that bitch right the fuck up. As a matter of fact, not only will I dig her up, I'm going to put a dog leash on her ass and drag her corpse all through this motherfucking YouTube streets. That's what the fuck I'm going to do about mines.
I done had this issue number of times. Fucking Hebrew Israelite talking crazy. I went and got his daddy fucking tombstone and said, I piss on it. I find that motherfucking piss on it and everything else. Yes, I want to be a righteous man, but let a motherfucker play with me foul and we can get in the flesh. It can be fleshly or spiritually. If you're not spiritual and you can't talk spiritually, motherfucker, we can get into some more shit. I have no problem doing it. Like I said, I'm talking the Bible. If you don't want to talk Bible, I put that motherfucker down. We can get on some more shit. I don't have no problem, but all this shit is good. At the end of the day, like I said, I ain't playing about shit. I ain't running from shit. I ain't hiding from shit. Anything happen, you got a question, come to me and ask the question.
Okay, so why did you, when I was in the middle of talking to you, why did you leave off that panel? You can't say I was arguing with you because I wasn't.
Right.
Well, you could have just asked me to put him behind the screen or something.
Man, I ain't have time for that dude.
Okay, so we're gonna go past that. We ain't gonna stay on that. You don't even have to explain yourself. But the fact of the matter is, I want to say this to you, you bitch ass motherfucking nigga Khalil Almighty. See where we at now? All you had to do was come over here and prove your innocence to me. See, that's how I know you're not fucking innocent. That's how I know you did exactly what the fuck he said you did. Because if you hadn't have done it, you would have came over there and talked to me like a man. So we could have squashed this shit out. But this makes the second time you ran. So that is why you see your motherfucking dead mama over there on my channels ready to just go ahead and press motherfucking play. Cause you did that shit. And that's why I'm gonna dig that bitch right the fuck back up again. And like I said, put a dog leash on that bitch and I'm gonna drag her course all through these motherfucking YouTube streets. Leave me the fuck alone. As a matter of fact, no, you just keep doing what you doing and just watch my flow. Because that shit kind of irritated me too a little bit with what J Mike was saying. With the man, stop calling his mama a bitch. But I'm not mad at J Mike. I cannot agree with him and not get mad at him. Because it's like, nigga, you need to be over there. Like you said, Israel, you need to be over there telling them niggas, even though I give credit when it's due. But you need to be over there telling them niggas to stop doing what they doing to the fucking children. While you over here telling people what not to do in retaliation. Fuck that nigga damn dead mama. Like I said, she's dead. She's at peace. We talking about the next motherfucking generation that y'all don't have that same energy for. That's all I got to say.
It's funny how people energy change. If he talk about my mama and you don't say shit, and I talk about his mama and he say shit, man, you looking to get your motherfucking ass murdered. Cause like this, we see every time we talk, this how serious this shit is with me. If I'm in your motherfucking house and me and the nigga get into it and he do me wrong and I go back and you try to do shit, I'm killing every motherfucker in there and you too, cause you's a bitch ass. You didn't tell that nigga to stop when he was doing what he was doing. That mean you biased, and that mean your motherfucking ass gonna get what his ass gonna get. Motherfuckers better learn how not to be biased. I'm out here teaching life lessons so you motherfuckers can get your life right, because this type of shit will get your motherfucking ass gone.
And then I just do want to say this one thing. I see y'all dropping down in my chat, making comments, and I see y'all, and it's like, it's the same motherfuckers that I basically told y'all burn bridges. It ain't no coming back from that. Now, Messenger Jafar didn't fucking dox, but I did tell his bitch ass he was no longer welcome inside of my chat, inside of our conversation. I don't know where the fuck he was at. I believe he was over there in Israel Doctrine chat. He had to be, because I seen his ass over there on not Khalil, Israel Doctrine wall over there trying to talk shit to him or whatever he was saying. I noticed he popped his head out, and when I seen it, I was like, here go that flip flop and shit. This nigga got comfortable to drop down in the chat today. And I'm like, didn't I tell this bitch ass nigga not even a couple of months ago, if he comes twerking his ass over here, I was gonna snipe that bitch right in his motherfucking head. The only thing that saved him was the fact that he wasn't in my chat for me to do it. And I don't have a mind stick in his reduction chat. It's the only thing that saved him.
Listen. You should have told me, because I done told the bitch ass nigga. I even show you the message that I told him. I sent the message. I put it right there. Because once again, it's Digital Pit Boss. If you ask me, anybody that's been on my channel know who the fuck the Digital Pit Boss is. That nigga is a coward, weak ass bitch. He might He might try to show he got guts, come to parking and kill me and do all that blood ass nigga and shit. But he ain't no man. He not gonna talk shit to me and do all that. You see that? Will I finish this? That's my what happened to the boy. It's all for them conversation. He said, nope, never finish. Nope, you never finished nothing, man. I said, look, don't post over here again, okay? Because I called you a bitch ass nigga saying because I called Digital Pit Boss. I called him. I said, I called you. It ain't tight, right? I called your bitch ass. You said you wasn't working for the feds to get at me or nothing, but his bitch ass working with the feds now to get at me. So fuck you, nigga. You know, my typing ain't right. Nobody can understand my type. I don't even understand my type.
I don't even think that's the one I've seen. I see that ain't even the one I've seen. So that means he didn't get comfortable.
What I'm saying is he put this shit up here the other day. Messenger Jafar, you don't fuck with me no more because you fuck with Khalil the Money. Stay over there, ride that nigga dick, suck that nigga dick, do the shit that you do to that nigga over there. Don't bring it over here. I don't want no dick sucking. I don't want no ass kissing. I don't want none of that. So stay the fuck away from me. Please, Digital Pit Boss. You want to run whack 100 and Khalil 100? Do that. Don't go lying to the people that you ran what I used to do when you was around, because your bitch ass didn't run shit. You just told some shit, and some of the shit I executed, some of the shit I didn't. Stay the fuck out my chat. But far as I'm concerned, this shit is understood. What's understood don't need to be explained no more. So like I said, I'm not trying to explain nothing. I'm just trying to limit my conversation with you to after April. That's why we took a break. Yeah, I said I cut you off, but we agreed to take a break. And I ain't want to do this shit so the niggas won't have power to talk about shit. If we don't talk about shit, they ain't got shit to talk about. And they ain't gonna make up no shit and just start fucking with us off the blue. That's why Khalil the Money keep going to old shit. Now I'm gonna get back to this video because we're not gonna forget why we here and why I came here. So this is what the bitch ass nigga doing over there. See him? He shits and giggles, but listen to him. He ain't talking to me. He's talking to you.
To believe it or whatever the fuck, you wouldn't have no time to be up here chasing behind on another woman, especially when you got a woman at home. So I'm not gonna keep
Just want to show his face again. Look at this dude. He been dyeing his beard. He can't dye it right. He didn't cut this shit right. And he didn't get this dyed right. But he trying to look like a young man. A couple months back, that motherfucker had a full gray beard. Now, if you look at Carl didn't cut his beard off. Let me see if I can show my face right quick. Let me see. Put that nigga back up there, but let me get my face up here. Y'all see that? Cotton cut his beard off, but all that shit great. I don't play with no dyes and shit. It is what it is.
King, can I please ask you a question?
What?
Why is you naked?
I'm in my motherfucking house.
But you own camera though. I get that.
And I ain't wearing no shirt. That don't mean I'm naked. You want to see my underwear and all that shit?
No. I'm gonna get the fuck down if you do it.
Well, don't talk about it. Because the other day you like, you naked. And the truth was, I was naked. But
I know you was. I
know
it. That's why I said it.
I'm not sitting up here naked today. I got
my whole fear was at the time, the reason why I said what I said in the video I didn't trust him. The nigga sitting there naked, he got a history of flashing. That's why I threw that banner up when he still didn't cut that damn camera off. I don't even know what type of mood he was in. He wasn't finna stand up and show his ass not on my camera.
No, I wouldn't do that. So see, I don't know why you wouldn't trust me enough.
It is real. It's a lot of shit you said you wouldn't do. You said you would never dox my children, but you threatened to do it, nigga. The fuck? At that point, I ain't trust none your ass was gonna do. And you sitting there naked. I know if somebody would have said the wrong thing, you would have got up. Fuck y'all, flash. No, fuck that shit, man. You know, what was the type of mind state you was in?
Woo, boy. I'll be fucking shit up, boy. I said, I don't know what that nigga on. Oh shit. I got history. But let me close this back down and get back to playing the video. He's only attacking you.
It's your host, Professor Khalil Amani. They had it this morning. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And Pizzy and Glizzy woke up like Georgia on my mind. They woke up with Khalil Amani.
Now, see, he's talking shit about me too. He said Pizzy and Glizzy because we spoke. But Israel Doctor didn't start that conversation. Who asked for that conversation, Queen? I see you got your mic closed. I'm waiting for you.
Huh?
That show we did yesterday. Who did I call you and ask for that show, or did you call and ask for that show?
You talking about I called to ask for that damn show because I was throwing him back in your motherfucking direction. That's all.
Yeah. So see, our game plan is I want you to come over here so he can see you and he'll address you, but he won't address me. Though I'm not talking shit just like the queen, I'm quiet sometimes. He won't address me. He'll address the queen and then try to throw me in it and make people think that it's me and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but he never addresses me. Listen to him. He addressing the queen. Then he gonna try to talk about me at the very end. I downloaded the video. I'm not gonna get that nigga that type of watch time.
On their mind. Y'all heard her. If my life was so good, I wouldn't be concentrating on her. See. I know that sounds cute, Gwinnetta. But the truth of the matter is,
this nigga don't know how to say my name to save his motherfucking life. He cannot pronounce my name correctly. That shit is sad. But go ahead.
0.00000001% of my life. This is it. There's 24 hours in a day. I sleep about 6 hours. I work about 9 hours. I got family time. And then go to sleep. So Gwinnetta, stop it. You are not taking up a lot of my time. You see, the problem for you, Gwinnetta, is this. When you
see, now I'm gonna stop it because he's gonna get disrespectful. I know you don't watch it and you don't hear the shit over him. But my point is, he talked to you more than he talked to me. He talked about this shit over here on my wall. Is what happened to that boy 2013. It's all for Khalil Amani.
So
will start to
you telling me that all his little videos over there, because I don't watch him, I only watch certain videos, and it's very, when I say it got to be every blue of the moon that I really tune in, he over there talking to the air because I never watched them videos. So you basically saying he talking to me, somebody who's not even listening to him.
Yeah.
Ain't heard a word he said. He putting all this energy into these videos that he claimed, I got better things to do. You're not taking a lot of my time, but why is you taking the little bit of time or whatever you got, wasting it on a child abuser? Huh? I'm just trying to find out what's the infatuation, because even with my personal time, my free time, I don't even come up here fucking with you. I go doing some other shit with my free time.
Because he want to talk to me, but he can't talk to me. The only way he can talk to me or even talk about me is he got to talk about you. Because you're related to me, so he lie on you and then throw lies about me in there, and then he done did his shits and giggles for the day. That's his whole life. He gets shits and giggles by coming on YouTube and fucking with him. That's the shit he learned in the coat with Yahweh Ben Yahweh and shit. Fucking children and doing all the other shit that he do. That's why the documentary is based more off of Khalil now than Hassan Camel. It's gonna be my life story about what didn't happen to me since I heard that nigga said I took a picture to murder that boy, and everybody and their mama has been defending him, because if you defend him, you defend Bambaataa, and that's what all this shit about. It's all this shit about. That's why you being talked about, because that's what all this shit is about.
You know what's strange? This is not even my conversation. This is y'all conversation. I guess that's why when you go to playing him, and now that you talking about him and saying that he talking about me, that shit going in one ear and out the other, because it ain't the conversation I'm trying to hear. I already told Khalil that damn deflecting ain't gonna work on me. If he ain't trying to talk to me about what he did to his underage stepdaughter and his goddamn mama, I'm not entertaining him no more. Because that's the conversation me and him having. The conversation you talking about, Israel doctrine, should be y'all two conversation. Because I don't got shit to do with this shit.
You see this? I put my time in yesterday and made this. April the 1st, this is gonna be out. It's gonna be out on DVD, limited copies, and it's gonna be on that
What the hell is that? A book? Oh, that's a documentary. Oh, okay.
Yes, it's a DVD. I'm marketing and promoting it. Like I said, you will be able to go watch it like a Netflix on this one thing I got, and you'll be able to get the copies that I get there. The copies, the hardcore copies, probably gonna be, a nice little penny for the ones I get drawn up and stuff. But that's the story. Anybody want to deal with it and everything else? Because later Will stole my YouTube conversation, the documentary. The documentary been going on for 11 years. Anybody that's been watching this shit, it's just y'all miss certain things because I'm fucking with this government agent snitch ass nigga, and his whole job is to make shit look funny. That's his whole job. Whatever I do, whatever I say, he's supposed to make it seem funny. I say I'm not a Hebrew Israelite, I'm an Israelite. Every time you hear him talk, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. He think it makes me mad. No, it don't make me mad, because I done already count on that counter that I'm a Hebrew Israelite. The fact that I get a stranger salvation, Hebrew Israelites don't give strangers salvation. So how the fuck am I a Hebrew Israelite? I saw Israelite Christians. And
Did you just say Israelite don't give strangers stuff?
Listen to the term. That's why you have to say this shit, and you have to make sure it's
Well,
right.
that's why I asked. That's what I'm doing. I'm asking you.
I'm not talking to you, and I'm explaining to
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hebrew Israelite, and she had to discern Hebrew Israelite from Israelite, because they're not the same thing. Hebrew Israelites don't give strangers salvation.
I'm sitting here looking at something right now, Israel, that was done a year ago with me and you behind the membership only thingy. It was 46 minutes ago. 46 minutes long. I'm not watching it because I can't. I'm not a membership. I'm only can see it from looking at your channel.
Okay, it's all good. I ain't never said we have it. I said I couldn't remember. To remember, all you have to do is go look through the thing and see if your name is on one of them when we do it.
Damn, I'm looking at actually another one that was done 11 months ago.
Look at him, girl. We through with that conversation.
Okay. I'm just saying, you need to don't say what didn't happen when you know you got memory loss. That's all. And there go a third one, but let's moving on.
She like being the dead dog. It's all good. I'm the same type of way, so I don't really get frustrated at people. But yeah, that's all it is. It is what it is, man. Like if I did or said anything, if I was wrong, I will apologize for fucking up. Cause I fuck up. There ain't never been a time in life when I ain't fucked up. Like I said, I done told stories about my life when I was younger. Before I touched the Bible, I was a goddamn demon. And I don't have no problem going back there. Cause it's one thing about life is you got to pour out some good and evil. And when a nigga don't understand, he don't know when to put evil on a motherfucker ass or put good on a person that do good. It's called discerning. And when a nigga needs some evil, because I tell people, see, I know the Bible. When the Lord said he gonna take people into the wilderness with a rod of iron, what the fuck you think he gonna do with that rod of iron? Show it to people. You see, I got a rod of iron. Nah, he gonna put it on their ass, and they gonna say, "What the hell, this man? What my ass with a rod of iron? I don't want that iron no more." And they gonna stop doing what the hell he told them they was supposed to do. Cause as a leader or a parent and stuff, sometimes you got to put the rod on people. But it's all good. We've been here 52 minutes. It's all good, Queen. I don't say shit in public that much or whatever. I got love for you. I wouldn't fuck with you. Now I don't want to fuck with you no more April, but it's all good. I got love for you. Hey, shits and giggles for me too. It's just bitch niggas be running from me. Nigga tried to talk shit. You asked him to come over and you been talking about that. He start when he asked to come over to Joe channel.
That's why I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break from YouTube for a while because like that shit right there, I don't got time. That's what I mean. A bunch of energy vampires. And I my energy can be put off into myself. And what I mean is I know you should focus on yourself, but what I mean is I want to focus all the way completely on me. I want it to be about me for once. Fuck that shit, man. I need a break because I don't have time for that bullshit that he just did. Oh, I talked to you long as Israel Doctrine out there. I wouldn't mind J Mike to be on the panel. Then you go from that to nigga, go play with a toilet or something. I don't have time for you, old man.
So, but let me just ask you that question. When he asked to come over on the panel and you said I had to be there, did you not let him come over and we do all that? But see, it played bad for him because I didn't act an asshole. And that's what he was trying to provoke, and he couldn't provoke it. So I truly won that one. And he cried like a bitch and tried to do some shit and make that all seem fucked up. Then you and your family bitches and all the other shit. It is like, come on, man. Why you afraid to talk to her? Why you afraid to talk to anybody?
Because he lied. He cannot prove that you lied. That's the reason why he afraid to talk to me. That's the reason why he keep deflecting, and that's the reason why right now he think I'm gonna go off into another conversation with him other than the one that I told him is gonna be about. And I stand my motherfucking grounds. I stand on business this time, nigga. If you ain't talking to me about that underage stepdaughter of yours or your mama, fuck you, nigga. And you ain't gonna do it. So I'm going on break and I'm gonna leave your ass hanging.
And just to speak on that, you trying to say You didn't sleep with your stepdaughter because you wanted to sleep with your mama. If you would sleep with your mama, why the fuck would you not sleep with your stepdaughter when you've been watching and listening to that Precious and reading that book and shit about a man fucking his stepdaughter? What make us reason that you won't fuck your stepdaughter when you wanted to fuck your mama and you out here telling Michael Edwards that you did him and shit?
The biggest question is, who was that person that sent that shit to you? Like, was that really leak you, which I personally believe? Where did she get that information from? Is that something she created? Because the bitch is just good for just creating some shit. A child predator, they sick in the mind, that shit that's been done to them and they never healed from. They just create some old off the wall shit. Just like she said, I came out here and broke every bone in my child body and all this retarded shit, that weird old fucking satanic shit.
She may have done it, but the fact is,
or was it one of his enemies? No, it's a good question. I get what you're saying, but
I hear what you're saying. I'm trying to take over the conversation now, though. The thing is, whoever did it hit a true open wound. That shit hurt him for real. He couldn't.
He did, and it seemed like there was some truth to it because he started moving funny. That's why I'm like, at this point now, at first I wasn't studying it. I looked at it as if just the accusation, and yes, it was funny. But when you started moving funny and you started saying, oh, she the one fucking sent Israel to shit, I'm sitting there watching this shit like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers out here telling on their goddamn self. I wasn't paying that shit no goddamn attention. But that's why I say it's all about the way you move. It will make me look at you sideways like you fucking guilty. Because like I said, a hit dog will fucking holler. And I'm telling you, yeah, both of y'all asses was hollering.
You see when she came and asked me about that? We got to fighting before we got on air, and we got on air because I didn't do what the fuck you thinking. And when I explain to you, hopefully you understand, but if you don't, I understand. At that point, you don't believe me. You don't give a fuck what I say. I ain't got shit to tell you no more. Don't come
Who are you talking to?
Question. I'm talking to the crowd, but I'm talking about our situation with that note he put up to cause some problems. And how y'all question.
I don't even think that was his intentions. Because like I said, when he put that shit up, he was trying to tease the fact that your spelling was incorrect. That was all the red marks across the shit was about. Him trying to fucking correct your grammar. That's what that shit was about. When I read it, that's why when you kept saying he wasn't trying to make shit. I read the shit myself. And I'm sitting there like, wait a fucking minute. Did this nigga just admit? Fuck the grammar correction. I'm sitting here trying to read this shit like, did this nigga just say that he lied to us and then the shit mysteriously, I don't even know where it came from. It mysteriously came off of your wall where I thought it came from off of, which made it look like you looked at suspect. And I'm like, did Israel Doctrine write this?
No. One thing about Israel Doctrine, I don't lie. So why would I? Number one, he lied to his people, and he said his people believed it. It was on his wall. He probably he said, I ain't got to address you. My people believe me. They don't believe you.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. It ain't about what the fuck your people believe that got something to do with me. It's about what the fuck I believe, nigga. You see how that go? I don't give a fuck if they believe you or not. I don't believe you because it was my child that you did it to, you stupid bitch. You think I give a fuck about if you believe me or a fucking goddamn what's his name?
Mama. He was talking about his whole ass mama. He wasn't talking about your child.
Oh.
Because he was addressing me about my mama, my hypothetical about my mama, and I just broke down his talk about that shit and showed that it was playing on his fucked up mind. Because he started saying, you got to question how many positions he had your mama in before your mama was riding his dick. Nigga, we ain't talking about my mama. We talking about your mama that you walked in on and she was making his dick appear and disappear and everything. So he started questioning how many positions was this motherfucker, how many positions he had my mama in before I walked in and she was riding his dick.
The fact of the matter is you imagining it. Nigga, in Israel only probably seen one position, but nigga, you stood there as a child and you watched Your mama ride up on a nigga's dick for a good about probably, I'm gonna say about 15, 20 minutes because you was a child before she actually turned around and saw that you was there. So why the fuck is you trying to paint a picture of Israel doctrine mama and daddy fucking yo? Yeah, you a freaky ass nigga for real. Cause I don't want to visualize no shit like that.
I like
Shit.
that's what I was trying to explain to J Mike. This see when I said, look, he's talking about his mama. It was a hypothetical on my end because I'd never seen my mama do this shit. He walked in and seen this mama. And he trying to talk shit about my mama because it's a
Oh, so you basically said you didn't really walk in on your mom and daddy.
No.
Oh, okay.
Now I seen my mom and daddy have sex before, but once again,
that's what the fuck I thought we was talking about.
No. Just listen right quick. My mama never was in my father's bed with no nigga riding his dick. That's Khalil Money mama. That's the hypothetical that I threw up. So it wasn't my mom and daddy fucking, cause it ain't no mom and daddy fucking conversation. It's mama riding some other nigga dick in your daddy bed. That ain't no shit ever happened to me. That's Khalil Money mama. You understand?
Yeah.
So like I said, when he's sitting up there, he feeling free to talk because he want to say it's my mama and make it look good.
Deflecting. It's called deflecting and projecting.
Only ignorant ass people sit up there laughing like, aha, that's called mama. No, you laughing at his motherfucking mama because that's See, I know exactly what's going on. I know everything. That's why when I spoke to his motherfucking ass, he said, my people believe me, and that's it. Because he want to say, hey, my daddy kicked my mama ass. She can fuck anybody she want to after that. That's the same shit was in that nigga J Mike motherfucking head, that if I put my hand on my woman, she got the right to fuck who she want. No, you better take your ass, go somewhere and sit down, because if I find out you fuck some nigga, whatever I did to your ass the last time, it's going to be time too. Fuck off on me if you want to. I said ever since I've been in this world, I've never been burnt. I've never had a sexual disease. I've never had none of that. The bitch that would ever gave me that shit, she was going to get her ass hurt because I was going to put my motherfucking hands on her. If you got some rotten pussy, bitch, you better keep that shit to yourself.
Okay, Israel.
No, I'm just, hey, it's called real. If you can handle it, you can handle it. When you ain't real, you can't handle it. Niggas, man, first time I fucked, I got burnt. It couldn't have been me. I'd have beat the shit out that goddamn girl.
First off, beat the shit out of yourself for not using protection. They got protection out here. I can never understand y'all can.
The best protection
you chose to stick your dick in her raw. You get what you get.
Listen, the best protection in the world is not to fuck. If she give me
some
agreed. And her pussy ain't right, she need to tell me this.
For y'all that is doing the shit, and you know it's fucking damn diseases out there, and you running yourself in somebody raw dog, and you ain't went and got checked together and all this, whatever happened to you, that's on you. You can't blame that person. You had a choice to wrap it the fuck up, but you didn't want to because you wanted to feel all that good shit. And that's what you get for wanting to feel all that good shit from somebody that you don't even know from a can of paint and who the fuck they been fucking with. Get mad at yourself. I could never understand them types.
Yeah, it's understandable. Shit.
She ain't putting no gun to your head and tell you to take that motherfucking rubber off. You did that shit because that's what you wanted to do as a man. And then you gonna get mad at her because you ended up getting burnt. I mean, even vice versa with a woman. Hell, how you gonna get mad at a nigga because you allowed him to run up in you raw? And now you mad. Oh, I'm mad. But bitch, didn't you let him run in you raw? And you didn't even know him like that?
Listen,
what you thought was gonna happen?
Listen, I'm gonna mute your motherfucking ass. Listen.
Oh, yes. I didn't know you was trying to talk. I apologize.
It's all good. It's like this. It's this simple. If my dick ain't right, I have no right to put it in you without telling you it ain't right. And if your pussy ain't right, I have no right going in it when it ain't right.
Ain't no dispute about that because it is a law for y'all.
Get some money. I used to give money every month to take care of her pussy. You go take care of that shit. Cause if I get in there and it give me something, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem. Now you take this money and go see your gynecologist, so you come back with a report how it is.
But it is the law though. It's a law, especially with AIDS. If you done went to the doctor and they diagnosed you with that shit, HIV, AIDS, and they tell you got that shit, and you go and you take and you don't tell somebody you sleeping with unprotectively and you give it to them, that is attempted murder. You can get locked up for that shit.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't even realize that shit. You can get locked up for not telling somebody you HIV positive or you got AIDS. You get locked up for that, especially if you know it. It's one thing if you don't know it and you're running around here, but nigga, you done went to the doctor and the doctor told you got it and it's written down for the record. And you think, oh, I'm gonna be spiteful. I'm gonna go give it to this person and that. Man, that's a fucking attempted murder charge. Your ass going down for that shit.
Yeah, that's why I speak that way. Because I said, you give me something, I'll be trying to kill your ass because you was trying to kill me when you gave me that shit that you gave me. You got crabs, keep that shit to yourself. You got gonorrhea, keep that shit to yourself. Whatever you got, keep it to yourself. I'm just lucky. I was messing with loose women, but they was clean downstairs.
They wasn't too clean after you was done with them because you gave them a goddamn baby.
Oh, yeah, that's because I didn't have to put the rubber on.
My point is, they wasn't clean no more after Israel doctrine, goddamn it, all seed got up in them.
They took that shit.
That's the Antichrist up in them. That's probably why they was threatening his ass to get rid of it. They probably thought about that shit like, hold on, this is the Antichrist right here, yo.
Hey,
hell no.
I pray my children don't be like me. I'm going to raise mine, though. My parents didn't raise me. The streets raised me. The streets in Park and Arkansas. I'm going to raise mine. But that's it. Carl just a real ass nigga, man, that try to do right and live by the Bible. But when we can't talk Bible and live by the Bible and grow and shit, we just gonna get into some carnal shit. I thrive in carnal shit. I lived in it for a long time. It was my second nature. Now I try to have a spiritual nature in the shit. It confuses itself sometimes. It get confused like what to do. And then you know what takes over the carnal side. Oh, I know how to fix this. If it was 10 years ago, it wouldn't be this problem. It would have been fixed like that. So I don't have no problem reverting back. No problem reverting back. But we finna get off the line. I appreciate you coming over, sister. Carl ain't scared of shit. Don't run from shit. Once again, you got any question to ask me and I will.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you go back and watch that video, you was all type of bitch ass, scary ass, motherfucking pussy ass niggas when you got the fuck down. You pissed me the fuck off with that dumb ass shit. But alright, I'm out.
Hey, I forgive your pissed off in my reaction to your piss off or whatever. It's all good. Got love for you. I'm out. Peace. Y'all hit the notification button so when I come back on, this bitch ass nigga Khalil keep doing shit. I said I wasn't talking about it this year, but the nigga want to be talked about. He don't want to go away. He's the let's see if you can see it. Damn, that's showing it. Let me see, put it up like this. Damn, I wish I could get rid of the shit. But I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Throughout history, several historical groups and civilizations have been documented as having connections to ancient Israelite heritage while being of African descent. Here are some notable examples. The Beta Israel, Ethiopian Jews, a Jewish community that lived in Ethiopia for centuries. The Lemba people of southern Africa, who maintain traditions and practices similar to Jewish customs. Various communities in West Africa that have maintained traditions and practices that scholars have linked to ancient Israelite customs. It's important to note that this topic involves complex historical, genetic, and cultural evidence that continues to be studied by scholars and researchers.